Hi everyone, so new video for you today, and this one is an update. I have not done an update video in I don't even know how long. I think it was last year at some point, about a year ago now, and I've got some exciting news as well, so I thought I'd share that along with you as well. So if you see me looking over there, it's just because there's a clock behind the camera and I have 10 minutes to film this video before I have to go on the school run, so that's always great. Well done, Gemma, for thinking of that one. So let's get into it. So the last update I did was last year, and it was about this time last year. It was actually about 4 or 5 months before my wedding and some craziness went on. So basically the last update I did was an anxiety one. It was basically showing or talking about the therapy that I was going through. I was in the midst of therapy. I was in the kind of hardcore therapy stage where it was all about reliving. It was all about, as I spoke about in that last video, if you remember it, that the therapist said that I pushed everything bad from my past into a cupboard. I had not really dealt with it, and every time I walked past the cupboard it would open up and all this stuff would come out because I'd not dealt with it. So basically what the therapy was doing was reliving it, so I had to open the cupboard, take everything out, relive everything, and then put everything back in so that it wouldn't fall out as much as it was, if you get that metaphor in any kind of way, shape or form. So I went through therapy. I did all, I think it was 12 sessions or 15 sessions, I think it was 12. I got to session 11 and I felt so much better. I wasn't dreading going to therapy each week, and trust me, I did. I would find any kind of excuse not to go. I would, oh, it's raining, I can't possibly go to therapy, and oh, you know, Mia's fallen over and scratched her knee, I can't go, she needs me. Any kind of excuse I could think of, I would try it, and thankfully I had some amazing people around me, my mum and Stephen and some close friends who basically kicked me up the backside and made me go, and I can't say thank you enough to those guys enough, because if I hadn't have gone I wouldn't feel how I feel now. So I got through therapy, as I said, got to session 11, and my therapist said that she wanted to do a reassessment, which is an assessment they do at the beginning of therapy and at the end to kind of compare how far you've come or whether you need more sessions. I did that assessment. It's like a really long questionnaire and like answering all the questions, and like it was a very long questionnaire. And I think anxiety, I think it was out of 15. I think you're marked out of 15 as to your level of anxiety. When I first started therapy, I was at a 14. So I was really, really severe, and it was really, really scary. It was a horrible place to be. And at the end of therapy, so by session 11, I was at 3. So I was no longer on the anxiety spectrum. I no longer needed therapy. And she was very happy for the session 12 to be a kind of overview of everything, a goodbye, and I was signed off. So that was an incredible, incredible feeling. Anxiety still affects me. It's not nowhere near as severe as it was. I still have my wobbles, which I think is normal anyway, but it's well managed and I can control it and I can recognise it and rectify that situation before it becomes anything too bad. So yeah, so that was an anxiety update. Everything seems to be going fine. Obviously I was really quite stressed after, so I didn't do an update because obviously I was right on top of my wedding, and then all the kind of wedding stuff happened, and that's kind of where that was. So anxiety wise, I'm doing a hell of a lot better. So anything I can advise anyone who's watching this video who's had any kind of anxiety or is feeling like anxiety is overwhelming them like I did, please, 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 go now. Go and phone your doctors and get an appointment and get some help. It is the hardest phone call to make. Trust me, I know. I put it off for 10 years without dealing with it. But please, 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 for me, go and do it. Go, if you do anything today, go and make that phone call. Go and get on the phone to your doctors and get an appointment. Go to your GP, ask for help. I went in I cancelled the doctor's appointment 3 times before I actually went in. I went in and I just went, oh, I'm just having a little bit of trouble with anxiety. She referred me straight to a therapist. It was completely free, well, for here in the UK. I'm not quite sure about anywhere else. But trust me, you will feel so much better by the end of it. It is the hardest journey I've been on last year. It was horrible at some points. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I hated my therapist at one point because she was making me relive something that was the worst experience of my life. But believe me, I couldn't stop thanking her by the end of it. So please go and make that phone call, go and get some help, and trust me, you will feel better for it. I know that you're probably rolling your eyes thinking, yeah, whatever, but I put it off for 10 years. I made myself so much worse by not getting help at the beginning. Please go get help, because trust me, it will help. Now on to the rest of my life. So my wedding happened. It was incredible. It's an amazing day. You've probably seen the wedding video and you've seen scrapbooklets scrapbooking it. I don't know if you can see, there's a pile of photos. I think it's just behind this sign of wedding photos getting ready to scrapbook. A little bit overwhelming, but it's so much fun. So yeah, my wedding happened. Then my health happened. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know health-wise, I've not been too good right now. I'm not going to go too much into it because I'm still under investigation for a lot of stuff. But it's been a struggle, and I'm not going to lie, it's been tough. And I've just come off of a week off that I've had from YouTube or filming or anything to try and combat what's been going on, or to lessen what's been going on. Once I know what's going on, I'll let you guys know if I can. Obviously, I have got hospital appointments in April. I've got a MRI scan and I've got some consultant appointments. So I don't really know what's going on. I don't know if I'm going to feel comfortable explaining what's going on, but I'll try my best. All you really need to know is that I'm okay. I'm managing at the moment. I have an incredible doctor. I have incredible family and friends around me who are extremely supportive and looking after me, and I'm okay. So health wise, I'm not too great, but I've got loads of people looking after me. Thank you so much for being understanding if there's been a couple of videos missing. I have been really trying to stick to my 3 videos a week schedule, but obviously with what's going on, I can't always edit. I've been filming constantly, but editing and sitting in front of the computer has been a little bit difficult. So I'm trying to enlist Stephen in doing a little bit of the editing for me. But yes, so that's that. So the announcement for this video. So I have decided, after about 6 to 8 months of deliberation, to join Patreon. So I know a lot of the scrapbooky, crafty people out there have joined. I know that obviously the big kind of YouTube rules came into effect a couple of months ago, which means a lot of smaller channels like mine and a load of other scrapbookers and crafters and planners and everyone that does YouTube out there don't get paid for it. I wasn't getting paid a lot for YouTube, if anything, but now I just don't get anything. Like that is it. I don't get monetized. There's no ads on my videos at all, which is kind of nice. Because obviously you don't have to like skip a video before my videos. You can go straight into them, which I think is really nice. But obviously I have a family to support, and I have a YouTube channel that I need to try and keep creating for. So I need to be able to keep stuff up and obviously have time to film and edit and get all the videos up that you guys love. So the reason I've joined Patreon is for those main reasons, is because I want to keep doing videos for YouTube, keep to my 2 or 3 videos a week, keep doing some really fun kind of DIYs and scrapbook videos, and keep everything going as I have been, and also provide for my family. Obviously I have 2 small children and a husband and a flat and everything that needs paying for, so I need to be able to pay for that as well. I do have a part-time job, so I am working as well, so trying to balance my job, my family life and YouTube, and then financially trying to support all of that, it's just a little bit difficult at the moment. So I thought if I joined Patreon, you guys would get a kind of behind the scenes look about everything that goes on behind the camera and behind YouTube and behind everything that I have going on. So you'll get to see all the bits that go wrong which is a lot, as well. So I'll link my new Patreon below so you can have a little look. If you pledge, thank you so much. If you can't, that's fine. I'm still going to be doing YouTube videos. I'm still going to be sticking to 3 videos a week. Please don't think I'm going to be coming off of YouTube, because I really am not. I love it so much. And the only reason I've really started my Patreon is so that I can keep this YouTube channel going, and I can provide for my family a little bit more as well. So yeah, that's kind of everything that I've got going on. So thank you so much for all your supportive comments that I've had over the last couple of years. It's been 2 years now on YouTube, which is incredible. But yeah, I've got to go because I have 2 children to go pick up on the school run now. But yeah, Patreon's linked below, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.